Alright, here is an overview of the track work going on in Winchester, on the Winchester, Paston, and Portsmouth. I've posted a diagram of what's going on, but this will give you a better idea of what's happening. So you can see here, I put in some number 10 switches for this crossover and fitted in number 7 switches to replace what I had number 6s in there before. A little bit smoother, not much different, but I did like the action of the Atlas turnouts a little better. But because of that, I also wanted to bring this in with the diverging route on the correct side of the turnout. I previously had the main line routing through the diverging route, and a little bit of reconfiguration there allowed me to leave the main as smooth as possible coming through here. So you can see the short train there is on the main line. The passing siding towards the depot siding would be to its left. To its right would be the arrival departure track, and you can see new track laid down here, this line here. And then the crossover there allows actually either main track to serve as an arrival departure track, so that the switcher can get to either. Beyond the crossover, we have a side turnout here that then leads you to where the yard lead happens in this Y track here. This leads up to some industries, and I haven't gotten that track laid yet. And then this line here feeds in to the yard throat. Again, a lot of track that hasn't been laid quite yet to complete that. But what previously happened was that this turnout right here joined directly into the AD track, and I wanted to add an actual drill track. So now with this Pico curved turnout, I've got that feeding in, and then starting with this box car, all of this with the box cars on it, with the train on it, is the new drill track, and it extends all the way onto the next layout section, under the bridge, and then finally joining up with the curved turnout here, which is just at the foot of the bridge that I have posted previously. And so then you can see that line, after going over the bridge, snakes on around back behind this mountain, which the scenery has not been completed on that. I've only done the scenery in the portion where the bridge is, but the mountain itself is still pretty high to serve as a view block. And so then when you loop around that mountain, you come out and you'll come across this bridge and on to the rest of the layout, which has not been built yet. But there you can see how much I gain with that drill track with the one switcher. And this is not going to be my regular switcher, but this is an engine that my nephew got me for Christmas, so I'm featuring him. But you can see it can hold a decent number of cars all the way up to the point where the switch used to be. So that's how much I've gained in drill space. And the turnout configuration here allows him to pull those cars off of either of the two main tracks. And then of course those go on to the rest of the layout, which I don't have all the lights turned on, so I won't bother with that. So it looks a bit sloppy, and it's been some sloppy work. You can see here where I had to carve away a layer of foam that used to be scenic, and patching and replacing parts that had been done before. You can see where I am now is putting in the slide switches that will control the turnouts. I need to hook up the linkages for those. I'll show you some that I've done, such as this one here. Just throws like that, and the contacts on the switch will control the power to the frog. And you can see when those are done, they look like this, where I have a little mound of modeling clay built up around the slide switch, so that as I ballast, I don't get ballast and ballast glue in there to foul the operating of that. And you can see once that's ballasted around, it's very hard to detect, and the slide switch itself from low angles disappears almost. So that's where things are. I'm pretty happy with the configuration. None of it is wired up yet. All these feeders are just dropped through the board and haven't been connected, so that'll come next. But I love having nice long turnouts on the main lines. You can see over on this end too, I pulled out some switches that were here and replaced them with longer. This is a number 10 switch. But because of where they were located, and I didn't have any sub-road bed under there, so I kind of had to make do to extend that out and have a place to mount the throw for the turnout. But it looks like it'll work, and so that's it. We'll keep rolling on this and hopefully have more progress to show soon. Thank you.